Okay, hi there, it's Kim Willis again, bringing you another one of these reviews on people who are in the wealth creation niche. People that are, usually they're promoting some sort of a product or a system or a method, strategies, whatever, with the intention of helping you make money working from home. That's typically what these guys are about. And the good news is that a lot of these guys that are out there are doing some good work, no question about it. There are a few shady characters as well, so we need to identify who those people are so that we don't make a mistake. Now, normally the way it goes is that somebody starts with some sort of a strategy themselves, maybe probably working from home, some sort of a money-making strategy, and they do well with that strategy, and as a result of doing well with it, they create some sort of a course, they create some sort of a learning product. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's an entrepreneurial thing to do. And I think you'd be the same. If you came up with some unique way of making money in a particular niche, you'd probably start thinking about leveraging that knowledge into another income stream. That's what entrepreneurs do. So there's nothing wrong with it per se. Where we have a problem is if the person who is promoting the course, promoting the education, hasn't really got the runs on the board. They haven't done what they said they had done. They hadn't really created any success, and therefore they're going to be teaching you these strategies coming from a theoretical perspective rather than a practical perspective. And we don't want the theory. We want to be taught by people who actually made it happen, who walk the talk and lead by example. Makes sense, doesn't it? So that's one word of warning for you. But the other word of warning is to do with implementation, because you can have the best strategies in the world taught by the best teachers in the world, but golly, if you don't make a commitment to implementation, you're going to fail. It's as simple as that. And it needs to be a fulsome commitment to implementation. It's not about giving it a go for a week and then quitting. I would say that for most of these strategies, most of these courses and programs, training and learning programs, you'd need to commit for a minimum of 3 months, 90 days. I think that's fair enough. And look, if you're not making money at the end of that 90 days, well, maybe there's a problem with the strategy, and maybe you need to take it up with the promoters of that strategy. But if you don't give it a full 90 days minimum, and maybe it would need a minimum 6 months, I don't know. It will vary according to the niche and the particular strategy that we're talking about. But if you don't give it a good go, if you don't really commit for a prolonged period of time, how can you turn back to the person that was promoting it and say it doesn't work? Fair's fair. We need to be fair about this. Sometimes you see these idiotic reports on these so-called scam sites from people who clearly did not implement what they were supposed to implement as a result of buying that particular program. So we've got to be fair about this. You've got to give it everything that you've got for a prolonged period of time before you can say that it works or it doesn't work. Now, of course, if it doesn't work, okay, then, all right, then we may have a dodgy program on our hands. We may have a scam. We may have something that is not legitimate. Then you've got good grounds for complaint. So there you go. That's just my 2 cents worth based on my experience creating programs myself, creating my own information products going back many years, but also being a purchaser of information products, a purchaser of make money type programs. And most of them have been good, but there have been a few that have not been good, not impressed at all. And I've learned from those experiences. So I just want to share with you what I've learned, really, so that you can make a more informed decision. All right, that's just my thought for the day. Bye for now.